Tall and uncomfortable. Those are two good descriptions. Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning. We are back on section 6 of the S.E.A.T, the Southeast Adventure Trail, after camping at Amity Campground, Corps of Engineering campground over on West Point Lake between Roanoke and the Lynette and West Point towns. So we are headed south. We've got about 162 miles that we'll run today back to Blue Springs State Park. And then we'll be getting off the S.E.A.T at that point and back on my route that takes us to the southwest, back to the Fort Walton Beach area. So this is just doubling, or should I say retracing our steps from last Wednesday. So I'll be sure to give you a few highlights and glimpses from this view, but try not to oversaturate with content when it might become redundant. I'd hate to bore you. So as I've said before, I hope these videos will be informative and hopefully maybe some enjoyment to it, as well as I include some aspects and experiences of our trip along with some of the video content of the trails and the roads as well. Again, another beautiful road on the S.E.A.T. Brad and I were talking last night that doing the full loop would be a cool experience. Northern Traveler, kudos to you if all of the tracks are as good as what we experienced here on 6. And also we used a little bit of 5 up in south of the Cheehaw area. Anyway, if the rest of the tracks are as good as what we've experienced here, man, it would be a fun trip to take and do the whole loop. I experienced a lot of the section from Marianna, Florida, across the Panhandle of Florida over to Ocean Pond, just a little bit short of where it heads back north. And I enjoyed all of that except for one little stretch, of course, in the S.E.A.L National Forest, which you can see if you look back at my polar bear trip. Sections of that can be a bit swampy, but if you're willing to turn around, you can get around most any of it, both there as well as back in the Pensacola National Forest, north of the Panama City area, south of Bloodstown. Yeah, one of the joys of traveling the backcountry is sometimes you get held up by a train. I think I see the end. Finally. Crossing over Interstate 85. Glad to not be down there in that rat race right now, but if you wanted to go to Atlanta, take a left. Underneath 431. About the sandiest we've had that I remember since being southbound again. I may have commented on this portion when we were northbound. But it's short-lived. Back on the clay. So we took a little detour off the trail for some fuel and also a late lunch over into Eufaula. A little further off the trail than we like to go, but this section of the trail does not have many options for either fuel or food. So certainly you want to scope out and make a plan if you're riding the S.E.A.T. This is just north of Clayton, Alabama. Again, we're running section 6 north to south. Some of the roads in this area are pretty open and exposed to the sunshine, with not as much tree foliage as what was further north. But then there's some real nice sections as well still. So still a nice mixture of a variety of scenery. And to the right